Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and this is Aloha from Aloha Creations. And I wanted to do a specific haul today, and that is books. And you guys know how much I love to collect books for my personal collection and for my junk journal supplies. So let's start right away because I have 10 books and I don't know how long this video is going to be. So I'm going to start off with the nature books. This is a nature sketchbook by Marjolaine Baston. I don't know if I said her name correctly, but we all know nature sketchbooks. This very much reminds me of Edith Holden. So I'm just going to quickly look at the end pages already. I mean, how can you not? You can fussy cut these out. It's so nice. But I'm going to flip through it quickly and maybe stop here and there with, you know, the nice beautiful pages. Oh my gosh, look at this, you guys. I mean, isn't this just a junk journal dream to have so many beautiful images? Look at this, it's front to back. It's just images. Oh my goodness, look at this page. It's so appropriate for Easter. Oh, what a, that's what I do. I see it. Oh, I can't stop staring at the beautiful images. Look at these nests. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh. I like this page. It's right smack in the center. So that could be used as a, you know, as a whole page. This is just slightly bigger than, could be a 6x7 because it looks 7 by, yeah, it's slightly bigger than a 6x6. So there's one. Birds. I have a collection of bird books, and some I use for fussy cut, and I get really happy when I find another book, so that it makes it easier for me to cut the other one because I have a second copy. Look at these ones. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, so beautiful, this images. What do you guys particularly look for in books? Do you guys look for books because you guys want to use them for your junk journal as well, or your fussy cutting? But sometimes it's hard for me to do that. You know, if I love a book so much, it's hard for me to cut it up. And I actually have another one of these. I have a collection of this particular books. This one is Birds Cave Life. Very strange. Illustrated in Library Nature. Yeah, so I have another copy of this, and I have several. This is really old, and the reason why I really love this is because of the patina of the paper. And it's quite thick. I think this is a 1970s book. But I did a nature book, a swap with my friend Tonya, and I used some of the same type of book, but not about the birds. It's about forest, I think, and I cut out the mushrooms and things. And those were the same images. It's shaped already like this, so it was easy for me to cut away. And look, these images of the birds, and they would be really neat to use as a journaling card. You know, you fussy cut this out, back it with some tea-dyed, coffee-dyed paper, whatever paper you like, and voila, you have yourself a handmade journaling card. So this is really nice, and the paper, again, it's, you know, it's quite thick. This is an older book. I think 70s, I believe. I should just look. Look at the owls. Let me just see. I know. It says 1971. Right. And then I found this book. And the paper's inside, and unfortunately, the first few pages are ripped out. And just, I liked some of the images and the papers in here. Let me just show you. Like this here is vellum paper. So neat. This. And this here, see? The vellum paper. I really liked it. I mean, even if I just used those couple of pages, it was already worth buying it. I mean, it was $1. This one. And yeah, so like, see how this is interactive like this? I don't know why that's like that. I think it was supposed to have something, but anyways. This one flips out, does it? See, another one. And they had these, like a tattoo. And there was this little envelope. Let me see, it had something inside it. Yeah. I don't know what that is, but it had this mermaid. Oh, and this flips out. That, see? How cool. Oh, it had this. Some kind of story. So yeah, it had all of these little extra things in here. So I thought if I do another mermaid journal, if ever I do one, ocean theme, I have some paper already. Well, let's not go through the whole thing. Okay, now a couple of books for my collection. So I have been looking for his book a long time, and for the life of me, well, I don't know why I don't have a book of his, but finally I do, because Edgar Allan Poe, he's one of my favorite writers, and one of his favorite poem, or one of my favorite poems, is Annabel Lee. Ever since I was very young, I loved that poem so much, and I found this book and I love it so much. And it's leather cover, and the gold gilding here is so beautiful. Just so beautiful, this book. I just can't wait to look at the marbled paper. Started reading it, and this book is 1985. Started reading it just only up to there, but I did go and read up on his poems in the back. Is it in the back? Yes. See? There we go. This is a long read, but I love this book so much. And then another one, I found this one. Wasn't sure about this, but when I looked inside, then I had to get it because the illustrations inside are incredible. And of course, it says Clementine Wu from Daddy, 1989. And let's see, 1986. The book itself is so beautiful. Show you. big letters, and I'm gonna pass this to my son, and then he can read about King Arthur and his knights and Merlin. You know, love it. And there are, I mean, some of them are colored. Let me see if I can just show you quickly. Maybe not. Let me see. I think there, see, oh, see, look at this. Elaine guarding Lancelot's shield. And it's front to back. Like every illustrated page like this, like plate, is, oh, look at that. Just because
joy and pleasure to millions of music lovers.
Really good book. Okay, so we're gonna head on to the more of antique vintage books. And I'm gonna start off with this awesome find. I mean, they were just, it was in a box and it was just thrown to the side and nobody cared about it, and I saw this propped up and it was like this, and I'm like, tattered, looks old, yes, my kind of book. But when I saw it, I realized it was a cookbook. But it's what's inside that got me, because my friend Michelle, she posted something about a cookbook that belonged to her grandmother, and I just was like, wow, you know, I don't have anything like that. So when I saw this, it reminded me of that. And you know, this was probably someone's grandma's cookbook. There's the spine. And look, she collected old newspapers and tucked it, and I think it had recipe. Just too bad I don't know the date on this this newspaper. Would be neat. But I can tell you this book is old, really old. Even had receipts, which at the back had a recipe of an apple crisp. That is so neat. And then I found this. Oh, so it's 1983. Oh, well, this letter is from 1983. I read it. It was a recipe for sourdough, muffins, and hotcakes. It's an Alaskan recipe. And it was, you know, typewriter. So neat. Okay, so the cookbook itself is how old? 1943. So you guys, my goodness, you know, it had all of these things inside. Woodwards, food floors, my gosh. And some of the pages in here is a colored illustration, so like this. Look how neat this cookbook is. And it has writing. So incredible. Someone took care of this book and used it. Regina, Saskatchewan. Air Cadet League. Oh, look. Legion. I'm starting to see someone. I think I saw. Yeah. There's another. Oh, recipe. Oh, I think I just know. Different recipe. There's more things tucked in here that I didn't see. Zucchini soup base. Here guys, anybody want a zucchini soup base recipe? Take a picture. Look at that. Sure there's other, oh, see? So many things tucked in here. This is an email now, so this is more recent, but it was tucked in this book. Very interested. Oh, there's another little thing I saw. Little piece of paper. Okay, bookmark. Sure there's other things probably tucked in here. What a neat book. What a neat book. Like, I can't even tell you. When I found this book, I immediately messaged my friend and I told her, look what I found. I wouldn't believe I paid $1 for this. This book could have been 50 cents because I think it was like 50% off that time. So, my gosh. And this was from that moving sale. I wanted to show you a couple. I've used a couple of pages on here already, but I love the book so much and the look of it and how aged it is, and the pages inside are so incredible. Look, Little Folks in Many Lands. Oh boy. So I don't know if I showed this to you guys already, but anyhow, it's stories from all over the world, and it gives you here some contents. So Canada, South America, Japan, Persia, Morocco, and the illustrations on this book is just incredible. So lovely. Unfortunately, I don't know the year because it doesn't say. I tried to look it up, but it's early 1900s for sure. I know. So here we go. And then this one, The Boys of Dickens. Look at this book. So beautiful. And I love that it's got dedication on it. This one, 1938, given to me by Mrs. Bell. And then Gwyneth Davis. And then I think that's an address. 35 I can't tell. I can't tell what that is, the writing. But you guys, The Boys of Dickens, retold, it says. And again, let me see, there's no year, but I am assuming it's early 1900s. And I love the illustrations on this book. Look, Pussy cut some of those out, but I can't cut this book. It's so hard, you know? So for now it's in my collection. And so far the oldest book that I have. I can't believe I just found this laying around. It was $10, but it is so worth it because this book, Every Englishman's French Journal. French journal. Oh. So, take a wild guess before I say what year this is. Oh well, 1884. So, this book is very old. It is antique. And look at paper. And I can't even. This string is over 100 years old. So it's French, but then here on the side it explains it in English, which is really cool. Like, and it has all of these kind of like advertisement things also inside, and it is incredible. You know, I'm slowly collecting things from my imaginary shop that's going to happen eventually, and I'm collecting, and we'll see what happens. I've got all of these antique papers. Oh, so beautiful. So you guys, that's my book haul, and I think I'm gonna do this more often because I have tons and tons of books, and I like to show them to you and maybe get some ideas. And I want to be able to, you know, get you inspired to check out some books, maybe some books you never thought you could use, but you know, just seeing, getting ideas. I mean, you don't have to go out and get books. I mean, you could have books at home and just you know, take a look at your library and see, whatever, you know, a shelf. I don't have a library, but I have shelves full of books and some bins that I have books in, and sometimes I revisit them, and then I find you know, because I've held on to them for so long, that, you know, it gets easier to rip them and gut them and things like that. So yeah, that's the hardest for me. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy this haul. I will see you guys again real soon. I don't know what I'm gonna come up with next. I just get ideas and be, oh, maybe they'll like this video, and maybe I'll do a little video of this. So I'll see you guys again really soon, and I hope you guys are inspired. Get inspired. So have a good time, you guys. Happy Easter weekend.
I'm in love with you. Just because
Joy and pleasure to millions of music lovers.
I'm in love with